family. What you see up here are all brothers and sisters and a brother-in-law, all right? And we travel all over the country doing just what you see us do up here. We are incredibly blessed by the Lord to be able to perform right around 220 to 230 performances a year. So we live full-time on the road. And it's never boring, but we actually live in a 40-foot bus and a camper. And let's see now. Turn it up. Okay, turn it up.
Oh yeah.
All right, is that better? Okay. Like I said, we truly enjoy what we do. Y'all, we came to do two things this morning. First and foremost, we came to praise the Lord.
Amen.
Right?
Amen.
But second of all, we came to have a really good time doing it, okay? Now, we are some of those Christians who believe that you are supposed to have fun in church, okay? And you're supposed to have fun all the time because y'all, you are saved by Jesus Christ. You should have nothing to worry about, nothing to make you sad or upset.
Amen.
So we're going to have some fun this morning. We want y'all to have as much fun as you can. Clap your hands, stomp your feet. If you're going to get really excited and jump over your chair, please warn your neighbors first, but go for it. All right? We are going to have fun this morning. All right, we're going to do an old Hank Williams number. We're going to do I Saw the Light. With 3 dogs and 2 bathrooms, okay? Oh, come on. You guys could live in that kind of close proximity with all your siblings and all your family and all your pets. You guys would get along in perfect harmony, right? Yeah. We're a bunch of liars in church on Sunday morning. Shame on you. I know, in front of your brothers. Shame on you. But no, we tell folks that we are a normal family. We love each other all the time. We like each other. Most of the time. It just depends on who you ask and what day it is.
I wouldn't quite jump to normal in our description.
No. We, let's see, my name's Michelle. I'm one of the oldest kids and kind of the ringleader, I guess. I sing lead, I play the guitar, and then I do most of the emceeing. And I drive the 40-foot bus that everybody lives in, okay? So, okay, well, I can reach the pedals and see over the steering wheel. I just can't do both at the same time. Okay? I'm working on it. If I sit on a phone book, don't help. If I sit on a phone book and wear heels, I'm usually pretty good to go. Sitting here next to me, this is my husband, Tom. We've been married 11 whole months, so... Hey, y'all, we've been married 11 whole months and nobody died, okay? So yay for us.
Yeah, but Tom had hair down in the middle of his back when they met.
It's not my fault. No, Tom's originally from York, Pennsylvania. He was born and raised up there. But we travel with the family now. He sings, he plays the guitar, he plays the cajon. And then when we travel, I drive the bus, and then he drives the van that pulls our camper. Because, everybody else lives in the bus, and then we have our own camper. Because we're a close family, y'all. But newlyweds on the same bus as everybody else, we're not that close. So this is working out really good. And all right, down on this end is Sam. Sam is our oldest brother. Sam is 24 years old. He is.
Sam's 25 years old.
I'm sorry, Sam turned 25 last week, so I'm sorry. I get mixed up here. Sam, he is our bass singer and our instrument guy. Okay, any of the instruments you see up here, he can play better than most of us. And if you're like me and you can only play one instrument, you have to practice. Work really hard to make it sound good. And then he walks by and plays the same instrument, the same music, like it's no big deal. That's very irritating. But you'll hear a lot out of him today. Just today, you'll see him play the guitar, the mandolin, the fiddle, the banjo, and the ukulele. Just today. All right, so there you go. Sam is also our band ham, okay? If you want to dance, he is your go-to guy, all right? He will not be offended at all. And he's going to dance whether you do or not. All right, on this end is Steven. Steven is 20 years old. He's our lead guitar player. And, yeah. Steven is also our middle child. Steven is, we call him our shy and introverted brother. But to be perfectly honest, he's about as shy as he is short. All right, that's just kind of the way it is. So you'll hear a lot out of him tonight. He is our other band ham. We keep our hams separated for safety reasons, but they're both a lot of fun, right? All right. Standing here in the middle is Michael. Michael is 18 years old. He's our upright bass player. Now, he's literally all about that bass, okay?
I'm so glad y'all got that.
We'll get it later. It's okay. Now, Michael's been playing the bass for a lot of years, ever since he was just a little boy. We're just glad that this year he's actually tall enough to be seen from behind it. Because I'm serious, y'all. When he first started playing, all you really saw was his little tuft of hair, his little hands, and shoes, and that was it. And to be perfectly honest, if he hits another growth spurt, he's just going to pick it up and play it like a guitar. But he's probably going to really kill his sister in the process, so she doesn't think that's a good idea. Speaking of her, this is Sarah. Sarah is 16 years old. She's our youngest sister. Sarah is our alto singer. She's our fiddle player. And then brand new for Sarah this year, she's our newest band soloist. So you'll hear her sing some solos for you today. Give her all the positive encouragement you can. She's kind of new at it. If you got anything negative, take it to Steven. He's used to it, okay? All right. And then last but not least, standing here in the back is Jonathan. Jonathan is 14 years old, and he's the baby of our family. Oh yeah, he's 14, he's the baby, so everybody say, "Aww." He loves that. Now, Jonathan sings, he plays the guitar, and he's taking lessons with Steven, but we try not to acknowledge that. All right, so we're going to get started here. We're going to let Sarah sing a solo for you now. This is, it's an old song called Love Lifted Me. Now, it's Love Lifted Me like you've never heard it before. All right, we've changed it up just a little bit, but it's still a lot of fun. The words are still the same. The message is still true. Jesus Christ, He loved us so much that He died on the cross, and He lifted us out of that horrible pit of sin that we were in. So we're going to sing this for you. We are technically a bluegrass band. We do sing a lot of churches. We sing a lot of the gospel songs, a lot of the old hymns. But because of the instruments that we play, we are classified as a bluegrass band. Now, like I said, we do the hymns, we do some of the gospel songs, but we also do some of those bluegrass favorites. But we do them for a reason. Now, did you know that God can use the bluegrass band?
Amen.
Even one like us. It's crazy, but it's true. Because we do some of those bluegrass numbers, we are allowed and invited to go into churches. We're allowed to go into campgrounds, to fairgrounds, to festivals, bluegrass festivals, different things like that. And y'all, we sing our bluegrass numbers when we get there, but we also sing about Jesus. Because he's the reason that we sing, he's the reason that we get up. And so we are incredibly blessed as a family to be able to minister to people who maybe they wouldn't come to a church, maybe they wouldn't come to a singing, but they would come to a bluegrass concert, and they get to hear about Jesus when we're there. So that being said, I'm going to turn the boys loose up here, and they're going to do for y'all the Hillbilly National Anthem. Okay, they're going to do dueling banjos. Now, try and behave yourself down there, okay? Yeah, I'm talking to you. All right, and I'm not even going to bother with you, so.
Oh, he gets a pass.
Okay, go ahead. just can't help it, okay?
Hillbillies are us.
All right. We're...
What are we doing? Technical difficulties.
Yeah,
Musical instruments. Boom. Nothing really? Musical instruments like bass and nothing? Wow.
I got a
What you
flag.
think of?
Let me tell the jokes, all right? Okay, we're gonna do a song right now that's you guys seem to like that bluegrass music pretty good. So we're gonna do another one. It's Don't Break Your Stance, remember? And it's got a verse that talks about mothers, and it's called "You Don't Count the Cost." And y'all, it talks about how the first verse talks about the mothers and how the mothers, no matter through the pain of childbirth, no matter through everything in your life, your mother never counts the cost for loving you. And also the verse talks about the soldiers, how a soldier doesn't think twice to lay his life down for his country because he loves you. And the last verse talks about Jesus, about he didn't think twice before laying down his life for you because he loved you. So if you get nothing else out of what we say and what we do today, know that Jesus Christ loves you.
While she is giving birth, her heart is filled with joy, while her body is filled with hurt. She holds the baby to her breast, despite the pain it caused. 'Cause when it comes to love, oh, you don't have the cost.
we we're going to do a song for you now that kind of has a funny backstory to it, and it just so happens to be about Stephen.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Which song and which backstory?
Yeah. There's more than one? We're going to do Down Across.
Okay, that one's all right.
Okay, good. I was going to tell it anyway. This song, like I said, we do concerts all over the country for all different kinds of venues, but I got a call a couple of years ago from a pastor, and he wanted to know if we would come out and do a concert for his youth event, or his youth conference. And it was the first call like that we'd ever gotten, so I said, do you know who we are? You know, because we're not your typical youth band, okay? We have fiddles and banjos and Stephen. And he just laughed. He said, I know who you are. He said, I understand you may not be the most contemporary of Christian bands. He said, but y'all have young people who are traveling around, who are serving the Lord. That's what we want our young people to see. I said, okay, we'll be happy to come. And y'all, we did. We went out to North Carolina, and it ended up being nowhere, North Carolina. Y'all, I kid you not. Maybe it's just our GPS, but we drove around all day long. Over the river, through the woods, around the trees, through somebody's yard.
We passed an outhouse that was active. There was somebody in there.
It was bad, okay? So we finally got there that night. It ended up being in the middle of a field in a big barn.
In Mayberry.
I know. And y'all, we had no idea what to expect. You know, because we figured the Lord had brought us there. He had a reason for us to be there, so we were going to play and just see what happens. And y'all, there were close to 1,200 kids there that night in that barn. And I think 92 professions of faith by the time the night was over. It was an amazing experience and incredibly humbling for us too, but amazing. And we got up that night and we did this song we're going to do for you now. It's called Down at the Cross, and it's technically an old hymn. But that night, on the very front row, there just so happened to be a bunch of teenage girls all sitting real close together. And they just so happened to be sitting right in front of Stephen.
Can I get an amen?
Right. That's how he felt on the subject. I mean, as far as he was concerned, the concert was over.
Actually, it had just started.
Yeah, with Steve in the backup band. But anyway, we got up and we did this song, and I guess these girls had never listened to anything else besides contemporary Christian music. Because when we got done, they jumped up and they ran up to the stage and they ran up to Stephen and they said, "We love that song. Did you write it?" Yeah.
You see, I would love to tell you, no, I'm sorry, I didn't write it, but the devil made me do it.
Why, yes, I did. I used this arm to do it.
My dad called that a test from the Lord. Stephen failed it miserably. It's like an epic fail. So he comes up to you today and he tells you he wrote Amazing Grace. He didn't. All right?
I would have. I thought about it.
So we're going to do this song right now. This is our rendition of Down at the Cross. Let to my heart was the blood of life, glory to his name. Down at the cross where I see your light, down where the blessing was still I rise. Let to my heart was the blood of life, glory to his name. Glory to his name. Glory to his name. Let to my heart do
You're
a song
welcome.
for... Anybody want a 20-year-old? He's not cheap to feed, but you can have him, okay?
Hey, I don't eat that much anymore.
Oh, you don't eat that much less either. See when you go upstairs.
That's beside the horn.
Oh my goodness. All right. We're going to do a song for you now. That's a patriotic piece. Before we do it, though, could I get the house lights turned up for 1 second? We'd like to honor the veterans and military personnel. Military personnel or veteran or widow of veteran this morning. Could you raise your hands, please? Y'all give me a round of applause, will you? Now, we do this song in honor of y'all that raised your hands, and maybe even some of you that didn't. Because we understand that without your service and without your sacrifice, there's no way that we could stand up here and do what we do.
Amen.
Or even enjoy the freedoms that we enjoy in this country, that maybe even sometimes we take for granted. Y'all, we cannot say thank you enough for that. Okay? And we understand, all right? We may not like everything that goes on in this country, may not agree with a lot of the things that happen, but it's still the best country in the world to live in. At least we think so. And y'all, if you don't already, I encourage you to pray for your military. Pray for their families. Y'all, pray for your country. Pray for our government. I mean, you don't have to turn on the news very long to see that they really need your prayers. You know, and our Bible commands us to pray for our government. It wasn't a suggestion, it was a command. And so we're going to do this for you now in honor of the veterans and military personnel. We're going to do our rendition of Proud to be an American.
Just my family by my side. I
fire, your wood is wet, okay? My grandma always said that. She was from Tennessee. She had a lot of sayings like that. We're going to do a song for you now that's another one of those old hymns we've kind of reworked a little bit. Y'all, us telling that story about those girls thinking he wrote that song, that's true. A lot of churches we go to, they don't sing hymns anymore. And so we have found that if we take the hymns and maybe change them up a little bit, maybe change the tempo or make them a little faster, we get to offer up these songs to a brand new audience, kids that have never heard them before, and y'all, the message is still true in these songs. The theology is still sound. So we have a lot of fun with this one. It's called Higher Ground. Now this is one of Stephen's favorite songs. So if he ends up out there in the audience, he's at all his shots, so don't worry. Okay? Okay. So, all right, we're gonna let Sam show off his epic guitar skills down here.
That shouldn't take very long.
Oh,
This is working still. Can't get used to that thing.
you're gonna be sleeping on someone's couch, brother. You are.
After I walk home.
All right, whenever you're ready. I'm missing every day. You have to make every day. So bring that light on the ground. Open my feet on higher ground. Lord, let me live, let me share. Make all everything share. Open my feet on higher ground. My heart is known, it's not safe. When I survive, it feels the same. Though some may dwell on the ground, my memory is higher ground. So let me live, let me rain. Share my faith, let me live. Higher, I will lay my feet on higher ground. I wanna scale the other side and catch you before we ride. The celebration let down, open my feet on higher ground. Lord, give me hand, let me stay. Share my faith, let me live. Open my feet on higher ground. On higher ground. Open my feet on higher ground. Oh, I'm so going to tell your mother on you.
Tell Mom what?
No, I'm named Blairs. I'm Blairs.
Oh boy. You better hope you can run fast in them boots. All right.
I got a good advantage.
All right, we're going to do songs right now that you heard dueling banjos. Now you're going to hear dueling fiddles. All right, Sarah and Sam have worked on a really beautiful rendition. This is My Father's World. I mean, y'all, to be perfectly honest, growing up, we were never really supposed to be a band, okay? Technically, our parents were never supposed to have children.
Well,
Surprise.
surprise, 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 accident.
No, there's no accidents. We,
2
like I
years
said,
between everybody.
our parents were never
else
supposed to have children. Our dad actually called us for the longest time the biggest walking case of malpractice he'd ever seen. Okay, and we love our dad. But growing up, we were all homeschooled growing up because our mom is a saint.
We've never been outside.
You can See, we're so unsocialized. It's
That's why
terrible.
they had to turn the lights down. If we see people, we're done.
If only that were true. No, but growing up, our grandparents bought us all instruments for Christmas one year. And instrument lessons became part of our homeschooling lessons every day. And y'all, learning to play an instrument, that wasn't incredibly hard. But learning to play together, that was completely different. When we got started, y'all, we were not good, okay? We used to sing for nursing homes and for shut-ins. You know, people that couldn't run away. Yeah, that's what we used to play for. And because the grace of God abounds, we have gotten a little bit better as we went. But we're going to turn these two loose down here, and they're going to do for y'all a beautiful rendition of This Is My Father's World. classical pieces, and that's as close as we got. Okay. We're going to close with 1.5 more songs. But before we do, I want to say thank you so much for letting us come out here today. We have had so much fun. Thank you for participating, for clapping your hands and really getting into what we're doing up here. And a lot of places we go, sometimes people just sit in the pew and they look at us. And that's it. You know, if somebody blinks, we're like, oh look, they're alive, you know. It's true, unfortunately sometimes, but thank you guys so much for not being one of those audiences, for really getting into it. Yeah, just one more thing before I hand it over to Stephen. I do have a prayer request for the church. Our dad and our parents were the ones who got us started into this. They're the ones that actually are even the reason that we're up here now. But 2 years ago, our dad had a stroke on stage in the middle of a performance, and his health has been kind of iffy for the last couple of months. He was in the hospital, in and out of the hospital for a good amount of time, and physical therapy and things like that. And they traveled with us for a little while, but his health was still kind of on the decline. So right now they are up in Gallenberg, Tennessee. They are kind of taking a short sabbatical. They live with my brother and his wife up there, and my brother and his wife just had a little girl. Her name is Harley, so they're being grandparents for the very first time. And of course, we've come to the conclusion that when your grandchildren come along, the rest of your children just don't matter that much anymore. I'm sure some of you grandparents can agree with that. But if you could keep them in your prayers, he's doing okay. He has good days and bad days, but we would love to get him to the point where he could travel with us again and then still be part of what we do. So again, if you could keep him in your prayers, we would really appreciate that. Our mom too, she's his caretaker, and she could really use your prayers. but again, thank you so much. All right, go ahead.
All right, if we could get the house lights on for a minute, we're going to bring in the secret weapon. He's big. He's back. Come on up, preacher. Come on, y'all give him a hand. Bring him up.
See, a little bird told us your pastor could sing and play, so we need all the help we can get.
Come on, y'all give him another hand. He looked good in that guitar. Come on up, show me a thing or two.
All right, we're going to do it close with an old favorite. It's an old gospel favorite called Over in the Glory Land.
All right. Now, before we do, this is our audience participation portion of the program. Woo,
That's a lot of words.
All right, everybody go like this. Come on, everybody go like this. Audience participation portion of the program. I would go stuck in that. All right, now everybody go like this. Now everybody on 3. 1, 2, 3.
You said 3.
They knew the 3 I was talking about. 1, 2, 3.
Sounds good. That sounds really good.
Y'all will catch on pretty quick with what we're going to do here, all right?
Answer number 1.
All right, Steve, sounds good. Y'all will catch on pretty quick with what we're going to do here, all right?
Little
That's my time to leave.
We're going to close our portion of this program with, it's called that half a song I was telling you about. It's just a real short, our way of pronouncing a prayer as we close this portion of the program. But y'all, if you don't know this Jesus that we're talking about, that we're singing about, please come talk to us when it's over. Talk to your pastor. We would be so happy to introduce you to him. It will be the greatest decision you will ever make in your life and in his life. All right, so we're going to do this for now. God bless you. God bless your family until we meet again.
May God be with you till we meet again. By His countenance upon you, with His sheep securely fold you. God be with you till we meet again. Till we meet, till we meet, till we meet at Jesus' feet. Till we meet, till we meet. May God be with you till
first verse. Sing it with us, church. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Come on, church. I once was lost, oh, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Oh, Father, we once were lost. We once were blind, but now we see.